everyone, Jennifer here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Monday, and that means it's Gargoyles Day. And this week's episode was Ill Met by Moonlight. The world travelers arrive in Paris, where they not only discover Macbeth and Demona are there, but that they seem to be getting along. However, they soon uncover a secret and learn of a very strange love triangle. Okay, things I liked about this episode. There was actually a lot I liked about this episode. First off, again, we're with the world travelers, and so we're in some place other than New York. Do we meet any new gargoyles in this episode? No, we do not. We do not meet any Paris or French gargoyles at all. All the characters we meet are basically known to us. Second, we're seeing a side to Macbeth that we haven't seen before, except like in flashbacks. And that is that he has fallen in love. And it is with Demona's human form. Now, remember back to the end of Avalon Part 3, where the Weird Sisters released Demona and Macbeth from their control, per the agreement to be released from the iron chains that the Magus had entrapped them in. They have no memory of what happened after the spell on them was cast. And so this means that, of course, despite the fact that they hate each other, Macbeth does not know that Demona turns into a human during the day. So that does explain why they're kind of getting along. But I like the fact that we're actually seeing that Macbeth is falling in love and trying to come to terms with the fact that he's here and he's going to be here. He possibly even accepted the fact that he will never be able to kill Demona and thus end this eternal life that they share. We also see that Demona has someone special or new in her life. It's not Macbeth. Because we are reintroduced to Thailog. And we have not seen him since the beginning of the season when he was first introduced. So apparently he made his way to Europe and he has been living in Paris. And he and Demona, after she and Macbeth were released from Avalon, came across each other. And my guess as to why she is attracted to Thailog is because he resembles Goliath. It's just his hair and his skin color are different. But other than that, he is a carbon copy of Goliath. He would be. He's a clone of Goliath. So that might be what attracted her to Thailog, is the fact that he is Goliath. He's just got a different personality than Goliath. And it's one that she can kind of use to her advantage. So we see a lot of manipulating going on with these three, well, with the exception of Macbeth, between, with Thailog and Demona. They're both manipulating Macbeth. Demona possibly is trying to manipulate Thailog, and Thailog is trying to manipulate Demona. So we see a lot of manipulation going on here between the two, and they're playing Macbeth against each other to a degree. So I like that. We also have Angela coming to the realization of who her mother possibly is. And this is, I don't want to say it's right on the heels of Goliath accepting her as his daughter, but pretty close to it. So she and Goliath are really just starting to get used to this father-daughter relationship, where she is receiving Goliath's love as his actual biological daughter, and he is seeing her as his actual biological daughter, not as one of his many daughters, and one of his many children, as the clan shares parentage of the younger generation, or the youngest generation. And then we have this thrown in where she's realizing that she's starting to realize who her mom is, and that her mom and dad don't like each other. And her mom actually tried to kill her and her rookery siblings. Albeit she was under a spell, but still. So we got a lot of dimensions going on in here. And I actually, in a lot of levels, and actually it feeds into the story. I like it. I'm sure they're building up to something else later on the series. They tend to do that with Gargoyles. Like, a lot of stuff connects back to each other, which is great. I love it when they do that. And they might be, with this whole Goliath, Demona, Angela thing, trying to connect to something. Actually, I know they're trying to connect to something, but but we'll talk more about that when it comes up. And it's really cool the way they do it. I love it. Won't be the last time we see Macbeth. I think we're going to see him at least once more. And will definitely not be the last time we see Demona, and it will not be the last time we see Thaylog. So they are all three of them are going to pop back up again. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There wasn't a lot I didn't like about this episode. The whole manipulation and game that Thaylog and Demona were playing with each other and with Macbeth was kind of a little hard to follow. Well, it wasn't hard to follow, but it was kind of distracting to a degree. But again, it added to the plot line of the story, and it also showed the true character of Thaylog to a degree as well. We're seeing more and more of his true colors come out. So, and again, this whole thing with Thaylog and Demona is going to come into play later on down the line. I promise we'll talk about it when it comes up. And that's about all I have for things I didn't like. Okay, feel free to check out my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, a few things I'd like to touch on. First off, a quick reminder on my comment rules. Number 1, no mean comments. Number 2, no bad or curse words in comments. Number 3, I'm not opposed to debates, but please keep it civil. And finally, number 4, please be respectful to me and each other. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Also, feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. I do have my name for those 4 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note that all pictures seen within this video do belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. And the links for any sites mentioned in this video will be in the description section. Okay, YouTube subscribers. Any of my videos that cannot be found on YouTube are on my Facebook page. Facebook friends, basically the same deal. Any of my videos that cannot be found on Facebook are on my YouTube channel. And to anyone who's interested, you can feel free to check out my Facebook group, Fanfic Corner. Okay, I'd like to apologize for not posting a video in a few weeks. Unfortunately, things have been a little crazy here. And when that happens, TV talk is one of the first things that goes on the back burner. I apologize. I will try not to let it happen again. Unfortunately, it is not something I can control. Okay, please like and share if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're watching on YouTube. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.